Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and man, I just go to work. I from time to time I get to see some new updates, and holy fucking shit, again the US, man. So right now we have not only one. I rant about the ADL, which is one of those. Then you have the kids one from both leftards and tradcocks, and the tier one. Another one that could be the same case, but this one is more draconian and they went full mask off. So I just going to show you what I'm referring here. So right now people are pointing out that there is a new bill with the same draconian shit, and this one apparently goes far and beyond. So another nation said a new bill in Congress, the Screen Act, distinct from the Kids Online Safety Act, is under consideration. If enacted, it will mandate comprehensive age verification for online access to safeguard children. So the Kids Online was labeling the time you spend on the internet. This one is demanding the same shit as the UK now, the Screen Act. So you have this summarized. So one of to watch and bills we will recommending gamers and the general public to oppose. Screen Act, COSA, Stop Hate Act. So they are the same act by different lenses. What they will be used for is common purpose. So policing language, policing language, policing, and the pretense to will be as is of often it is. Protecting women, children, and minorities. Jews once per ADL, which supports the last bill and has previously tried to persuade Steam to remove users' accounts based on political incorrect postings. Or you should call it shit posting, man. But we already covered the last two. Let's cover the recent one. So I just go open it up. Ah, no, not that from Pixie. Excuse me there. But yeah, if I scroll down, yeah, excuse me for the distraction there. So we have this Screen Act. And so, people are also looking at, well, is this shit has been forgotten? They tried that in the past? Well, they did, just like I showed you with the previous ones. They did. They in fact did. So if before even reading this, if I post a Screen Act in the same input here, you are seeing 2021, 23, 24, and currently right now 25 to 26. So yeah, they tried to do this shit way before. And let's read this one. Let's get started. So in the Senate of the United States, February 26. So in the same fucking dates, man. I in the same wavelength of updates. It's also a coordinated attack on freedom of speech. So let's jump on the definitions. Let's see. Fighting sense of Congress. So over 2 decades preceding the enactment of this act, Congress has passed several bills to protect minors from access to online porn content. Well, what a poor job they are making, but should they want to screw us even harder? Including Title B of the Telecommunications Act of 96, commonly known as the Communications Decency Act. Section 231 of the Communication Act of 1934, commonly known as the Child Online Protection Act. Tons of variations, and let's be honest, it doesn't serve the allegedly intended purpose to protect children. I already ranted enough of that one, so let's keep to this hassle. So we have, with the section of the Children's Internet Protections Act, titled 17 of the Division B of Public Law 106 554, the Supreme Court of the United States has struck down the previous efforts of Congress to shield children from porn content, finding that such legislation constituted a quote-unquote compelling government interest, but that it was not the least restrictive means to achieve such an interest. We know what fucking interest this shit serves. In Ashcroft's ACLU, the court even suggested at the time that quote unquote blocking and filtering software could be conceivable by a quote-unquote primary alternative to the requirement passed by Congress. So 3. In the nearly 2 decades since the Supreme Court of the United States suggested the use of quote-unquote blocking and filtering software. Hey, just like Germany with Blender, right? I already said that Blender in Germany is illegal. Oh man. Such technology has proven to be ineffective in protecting minors. No fucking shit, you fucking retard. From accessing online pornographic content, the Kaiser Family Foundation has found that filters do not work in 1 to 10 porn sites accessed intentionally and 1-3 porn sites that are accessed unintentionally. Well, if a minor suddenly starts to go into those places, and well, the website the best they can do because yeah, it is the best and not in a sarcastic way. Are you a minor or not? And if that minor is a little cheeky bastard and thinks, yes, I'm an adult, of course he's going to be allowed to see that shit. Well, hey, why the adults need to suffer because poorly parenting? Alright, it's because it actually serves. It serves it right having inconsistent and parenting. So lackless of father behavior or motherly behavior, the good one, the kind one, and of course consistent one, in to correct the children, to make better adults, to beat themselves better. Ah no, you don't want that. In fact, you encourage those parents to say, "Oh, trust the government, trust the government." I already ranting, excuse me there, and we are not even at the best part of all of this shit show. Further, it has been proven that children are being able to bypass quote-unquote blocking and filtering software by employing strategic searches or measures to bypass the software completely. So they tried to cripple the internet once and they still continue to do so. Additionally, peer research has revealed that studies showing that only 39% of parents use blocking or filtering software for their minors' online activities, which is at the end of the day is a parents' fault. They are going full mask off with this one, and we are not even at the half. Meaning that 61% of the children not only have restrictions of their internet access when they are at school or a library. 17 states have now recognized porn as public health hazard. Also, we have seen of the likes of Texas going full retarded with that law to ban any sort of fictional content that is remotely to a minor because they phrased it in a way that all content, even with drones or animations that resembles a child. I did a video of that if you want to look it up. That leads to a broad range of individual harms, societal harms, and public health impacts. Poorly parenting leads to actual health hazard. And yeah, the surroundings of real life world. But hey, they're not going after those. We have seen what they like, what they are after. And it's not actual criminals. It is estimated that 80% of minors between ages of 12 and 2017 have been exposed to porn, with 54% of teenagers seeking it out. The internet is the most common source for minors to access porn, with porn websites receiving more web traffic in the United States than Twitter, Netflix, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. You know, Twitter there is used even more for them, but I still saying ban. Do not let them out there. Yeah, ban kids from social media, and you can start by doing proper parenting. Well, at least for the God of God, teach your kid to not engage. Don't be social on social media. And especially you never go too far too personal because yeah, it's just a way to you get yourself in a lot of blackmail. So yeah, let's continue. Exposure to online porn has created unique psychological effects for minors. We have seen the likes of Cuties. We have seen the public educational system in the US, in Canada, right now in Mexico, in Argentina it happened, and in Chile tried. And probably they're going to succeed now since they want to go full far left communist. That they are all of those adult books talking about touching yourself, mutilating your body, and pretend you are someone's different sex from your biology. But hey, good job trying to look the other way, government. all the governments in the fucking world, all the Western world right now. Because even I know the US have some problem like Donald Trump, this shit is still happening. You have the same fucking globalists pushing this shit. And look at these fucking excuses here, including anxiety, addiction. Well, addiction to porn can actually be true. Anxiety, I really fucking doubt it, unless you are having some fucking PDF in the school system trying to groom him or her. Low self-esteem. Ah. Body image disorders. What? For what? You know, you say, oh yeah, I'm banging this hot ass girl. Yeah. Oh yeah. even even as edgy teenagers, you know, they say, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to be that guy one day. But it doesn't go as far as say, yeah, disorders. About what? Or you're referring for the inferiority complex of someone's genitalia. Uh, you're putting yourself in grounds that you should not even say in here because you are trying to say, oh, you're saying that kids are having this inferiority complex. And wait a minute, why that one came to your mind? Why did you suggest that to put it in this bill? And you start to ask the questions, man. You start to thinking, well, I'm at this point I just too much of a tinfoil hat. That yeah, they think they can fool us. So as increases in problematic sexual activity at younger ages. Well, if they get addicted, you could claim something, but at this point, you know what? Even there are some addicts to porn, but still can have the luck to bang some chicks out there. And to be honest, yeah, well, you're saying that, oh, you found problematic this one, but why were you even saying it? Or is because of the high standards, because of when one of the six pack guy, man, and you know, yeah, that they're trying to dry away all the attention saying, you, this is concerning, this is so happening to children, and which most of the times this is just fucking lies. And all those disorders you're mentioning can happen for other reasons. Yeah, even someone can get addicted to some stuff like drugs because they are in fatherless behavior households. Oh man, the allergies, yeah, talking about this shit. And they think we don't know. They think we don't know about this. So, and the increased desire among minors. Yeah, you know, this one, I just going to skip to this one. Definitions. Let's keep this one because I think this is, at this point, yeah, we are 13 minutes here. This is the one that you care the most. Technology verification measures. A covered plan for requirements. Beginning on the date that the first year after the day of the enactment of this Act, a covered platform shall adopt and utilize technology verification measures on the platform to ensure that use 1. Users the covered platform aren't minors, and 2. Minors aren't prevented from accessing any content on the covered platform that is harmful to minors. Until they claim that politics is harmful to minors, common sense is harmful for minors. You have to protect the children. You don't care about the children, you fucking pedo. Oh, my Dios mío. Ah, cabrón. Excuse me there. Yeah. This one pisses me the fuck off. You know, even when all the ships are in the European Union, I heard that even some people from Spain are seeing the same fucking shit. You know, they're getting hit by the UK harm. But hey, the EU is a communist hellhole. I already rant about that one too much, but well, let's continue on. Requirements for age verification measures. In order to comply with the requirement on subsections A, the technology verification measures adopted and utilized by covered platforms shall do the following. Use a technology verifications to measures in order to verify users. Say, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Okay, give your face. Give me your face. Give me your ID. Give me your license driving. Sure, we're going to host that one in a database that is not going to get hacked. Sure, it's not going to get hacked like the app. You know, my blood pressure is getting high. Provided requiring a user to confirm that the user is not a minor shall not be sufficient to satisfy the requirements of section. Oh, so you are going to, hey, let's see on social media, record all of those minors and put it down into a database and train AI to make sure that the age verification is fine. Do you realize what I just say just this moment in that phrase sounds pretty horrible or horrendous, disgusting and evil, right? Yeah, look, they want to try to push me. I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. Make publicly available the verification process that the covered platform is employing to comply with the requirements under this act. Yeah, just like what is in the UK is doing, fining all companies until they comply. Or at this point, they're just going to ban all the regions. Even in this case, since we have read before, the US is doing, in some states, they're going full retard, like I ranted about Texas. Yeah, they should be blacklisted from all the good stuff from the internet. And the other states that they are not into that, yeah, they should be still be in check. You should not trust them, but still you should keep them in check. Just because when they try to put the same shit at local level, at state level. Just a recommendation for the US people out there to listen to me. So hey, subject to Internet Protocol IP addresses, including known visual proxy network IP address, says all users of a covered platform to the technology verification measures described in a paragraph first, unless the covered platform then determines based on available technology that the user is not located with the United States. So they want to also ban VPNs, man. Ah, man, this is just fucking. They, they are framing it this. So yeah, the IP address should be the ones that is given you by the ISP, the Internet Service Provider, and it should be remaining like that. Yeah, this one is just going to turn pretty horrible. So let's continue. Choice of verification measures. A covered platform may choose the specific technology verification, and then until they need to require to use all of them, to employ for purpose of complying with subsection A, provided that the technology verification measure employed by the covered platform meets the requirements of subsection B, and prohibits minors from accessing the platform or any information of the platform that is obscene, prone, or harmful to minors. Cheese pizza. So searches. They're going to do the same shit like I just did in the video before. You like the safeguard like Google has right now until suddenly yeah you cannot turn that shit off. Even if you have an account, even you comply with all of this fucking iOS Sauron bullshit. Let's continue. Use of third parties. A covered platform may contract with a third party to employ technology verifications. Like what I said, like the fucking TVAP. Yeah, let's put all of the database, all of the personal information that can be used to engage in identity theft and put it on Dropbox. Sure, nothing bad is going to fucking put it in Terabox. Put it in Omega. Put it in Omega Fire. Yeah, I'm just fucking it right now, but I'm reading this shit, man. Holy fucking hell. Verification measures for purpose of compliant that with subsection. Hey, but the use of such a third party shall not be relieve the covered platform of its obligation under this act from its ability under this act. So I kinda that shit as it was reading, I just understand. Yeah, if the other platform fucks up, you are going to also get paid. We don't fucking care. Do however you want it. Hazle como quieras. Do what you need to do. I don't care. You are going to enforce this shit whenever you like it or not. Technology verification measures data security. A covered platform shall establish, implement, and maintain reasonable data security. Not many often is going to happen. Even the best ones get hacked. A protect to confidentiality, integrity, and accessibility of technology verification measure data collected by the covered platforms of a third party employed by the covered platform, and b. protect such as technology verification measures data against unauthorized access, and Second, retain the technology verification measure data for no longer than reasonably necessary to utilize a technology verification measure or what is minimally necessary to demonstrate compliance with the obligation under Act. So you are just saying, yeah, we know we're asking for all of this draconian shit, but at least make sure that at least is less unpleasant. Make that dildo at least be lube before you shove it out their asses. Yeah, at this point I should end here. So I hope, just like the other ones that got overthrown, they, they, I hope the U.S. can actually do this one because if the European Union do that shit right now, and then the US, yeah, all the countries are going to copy the same shit. And everything is going to be a fucking hellhole. And that's why I keep saying, you know what? If you like something from the internet right now, you should start backing everything up because, yeah, like they say, the winter is coming and it's going to be one of the coldest ones. So seriously, I just hope the US fight this one. I hope they are spreading the word. They have even Chibi reviews right now getting the important attention talking about this because if people start giving these memory holes, you are going to end up like the UK. Seriously, and nobody would like something like that to say because it's better now when you have censorship across all the stuff we already like it, like anime, manga, video games, and movies went to shit, and now what is even remaining, what is like seeing posts at this point, just watching news is just going to be something that is harmful to society. Oh, you should not be concerned about all those horrible news about illegal aliens raping children, women, and killing men, just like the UK. You should not be concerned about all of the indoctrination to turn your kids into monsters and make them self-destroy their bodies because we are teaching them how good that fear is. Yeah, just like the fucking UK, like the European Union, some blue states like fucking California, just like with Mexico right now, even Argentina had this shit. Yeah, this shit is just fucking disgusting, man. Yeah, I just hope I pray for everyone out there, yeah, to repeal this shit and everyone to stop these fuckers once and for all and set the example that we are not going to bow down to this bullshit because we know what they're doing. There was not even a fucking day and they went far and beyond. So yeah, I already ranted enough. Yeah, this shit is so draconian, and I know other countries are looking at this and they're salivating it for this power. Because when a country like the US that have Silicon Valley and they have the resources to develop all of these fucking tools, do you not realize the other ones they are going to follow and try to hire the same shit, replicate it faster? Yeah, that's how you end up with everyone being watched by the eye of Sauron. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.